dolls, welcome back to our channel. I hope you guys are all fabulous today. New week, new looks. Well, actually, this one's not really new. I did this look about a week ago and posted on my Instagram, and one of my subscribers said, hey, can you post a tutorial of it? So you ask and you shall receive. So I did a quick little tutorial on this easy peasy but super glam smoky eye, and now that summer is almost over, I'm so happy to get back into doing these darker, vampier looks. That's just where my heart gravitates towards. Like, I love a good dark smoky eye. I love using bold dark colors. That is just, fall and wintertime colors are my everything. So today's look is going to be based around the Pure Creator palette, which I bought beginning of this year. Yeah, I think it was the beginning of this year or late last year. I can't remember, whenever it came out. But I bought this and never really put it to much use. I did try the contour and the highlighter a lot, which I love, but I never really got around to using the eyeshadows. Now, if you've been following me a little while, you know that I, this year, fell in love with Pure products. I think the world and beauty community has been sleeping on them. Their stuff is so pigmented, so amazing. I just love, love, love their products, especially their eyeshadows. They're so pigmented, they're so soft, they blend out amazingly. And this palette is super cool. There's a lot of cute little secrets to this. Now, this is a pre-filled magnetic, it's a magnetic palette. So once you get it, if you want to rearrange it, you can, but you can pull this out of here. Mine's all dusty, sorry. But you can pull this out of here and, you know, rearrange it however you want. You can add in your own eyeshadows, and a lot of my other Pure palettes already come to where these shadows are magnetic in that as well, in those palettes as well. So I can pop those out of there and rearrange these to create my own favorite Pure palette. And also, one other cool feature on here, I think I've shown this palette once before when I first bought it, but one other cool feature is it opens up like this in the back, so you have your own little, you know, you could set it on your desk or your vanity, and you already have a little vanity mirror to create. Yeah, it's such an awesome palette. And then the other thing I used was another Pure product. It is the Pure Quick Pro glitters. I bought these again a long time ago. I was actually lucky enough to find them at TJ Maxx for only $10.99, and they're originally $39, and it's supposedly a $93 value. They still sell these at Ulta. I just saw them at Ulta, but I was lucky to find them for only $10.99. So I'm going to be using the black glitter in it, and these are so freaking gorgeous. Like, I just can't. They're just that amazing. So that's what we're going to be using today. Like I said in my last video, we're getting back to the makeup this time around. We are done with the drama. I know everybody likes to take a little break every now and then and, you know, watch a little novella here and there, but I want to get back to why we're here. So let's go ahead. First, what I'm going to do is just for you guys, because this is really the first time I'm using this palette on my channel, I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you guys real quick and just show you how amazing it is. So here's the palette. It doesn't have any names on it that I remember for the colors. I don't remember if it came with a sheet or not in it, but as far as I know, there's no colors, names for these. So I'm just gonna start here and work my way over and then over and then over and then over. So here's the top row first. The top row is 4 mattes, And one thing I love about the mattes is, ooh, let me fix that one. I am such an ugly swatcher. But one thing I love about the mattes is they're so creamy and soft, but they also have, they're matte, but they have a slight, and I mean the slightest little sheen to it that just make them pop on your eyes. And you'll see in the video, I use this as my transition color, and you'll see how amazing these blend out. I'm just telling you, probably one of the easiest eyeshadows to work with. I had no fallout at all from these eyeshadows, like, and I didn't even lay a base down or anything. They are that amazing. So here is the next 4 on the second row, and these are shimmer glittery ones, and this one right here, I've actually used this as a highlighter and it lays gorgeous on the skin. And then we have this one, which is like a salmony pinky red with that gold overlay and gold glitter reflex in here. And then we have this berry red shimmery color, and I've never seen anything like it. It's just so gorgeous. And now my favorite, this black. Look at the glitter in this black. It is not like a lot of blacks that I've gotten before that have glitter, that show glitter in the palette, but once you put them on your eyes, you can't see the glitter or the shimmer. And I've had a lot of blacks like that before. And this one, as soon as you put it on the eyes, it's so reflective and so glittery and gorgeous. And it is so freaking just pigmented. And again, I didn't have any fallout, so it wasn't really messy or anything. I love it. So let's move on to the next row, which is like their foiled eyeshadows. Okay, so here's the last 4. We have this antique bronze, which is what I call it. It's a deeper bronzy color. And then we have this coppery gold color. And then we have this gorgeous yellow gold, which is so true gold. Oh, love it. And then we have this champagne-y gold, which actually looks a lot like the highlighter, just in eyeshadow form that's in here. Now I'm going to swatch real quick on this hand. I'm just going to swatch the highlighter and the bronzer slash sculptor slash, yeah, contour. Ooh, sorry to shake this. Now I want to say the contour, it will definitely work if you have light skin, but you need to barely tap it and then tap off any excess because it is a deeper one. But I think they wanted to make it very versatile for use for all people. Now I want to compare these two because they look, oh yeah, they're the same. One's just an eyeshadow and one's an highlighter. So if you ever run out of one of these colors right here, you can use that one. Okay, so now real quick, I'm just gonna swatch these Pure Quick Pro glitters. I'm gonna start with Name Slay. Now, when I use the black, I noticed because they've been sitting a little while, I do have to shake them up a bit, because they were a bit liquidy from just sitting there. Things had kind of separated a little bit. It does have an applicator on here, but I like the Stila one. Ooh, the Stila one a little bit better, only because the applicator on the Stila ones was just easier to work with. Oh, let me turn these lights down. Okay, so this is how I'll have to do it. My lighting in here sucks right now. So it's a really pretty, it's got coppery goldy color. It's almost champagne-y too, like it's not super deep. And these do remind me a lot of the Stila glitters, except these ones I feel like, whereas the Stila ones do have like an underlying tone, color tone to it, these are more glitter. These are more true to glitter and don't have so much of that underlying eyeshadow tone to it. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Now for the black, which I do have it on my eyes right here already, but I'll show you it by itself. This one's my favorite. It's called Midnight Diamond. I'm having a hard time because I'm doing this with my left hand. But here's the black one, and you can't really tell on here, but it has gold, silver, and kind of blue reflex in it. And when you put it on the eyes, it just looks absolutely stunning. It literally looks like liquid metal on your eyes. I mean, and they do dry down really, really fast. They stay put all day. And just like the Stila ones, there is no flaking or anything like that. So I think it's really great. And the next one is this gold color called Queenie. Let me shake that up a bit. Oh, that one, it actually might be my favorite. This one's really pretty. I'm going to need to put that one to good use. This one right over here, now that it's dried down, kind of reminds me of Kitten Karma. And this one is just so pretty. Such a pretty light gold color. I love glitters in this form if they're done right, you know. They have to be done right because there's a lot of people who've tried to dupe glitters like this and they just don't do it well. Stila absolutely killed it with their formula. And again, Pure came out with theirs and oh, slayed it. Absolutely slayed it. I'm obsessed with the Pure ones. Now we have this red, which is called Lust. I think it's going to look a lot like this metallic-y one. I think they just liquefied that one and put it in a bottle. Oh my God. This is so gorgeous. Oh my God. That is so pretty. Let me compare it. Oh yeah, they're very similar. And could you imagine this on top of that red? Oh my God, I think that would be so beautiful. I think I'm going to try that in a look. That is going to be absolutely fire. I wish this camera just did it justice. It just, the camera doesn't do any of these justice. They're just so beautiful. And then last but not least, we have OMG, which is, it looks like a bronzy taupey color. And sorry, I'm so dark in the camera. I had to turn the lights down so they didn't like completely blind out the glitters. And yeah, this is looking like a bronzy, brownish, taupey-ish type of color. Let me just dab it out a little bit so you can get the glitter effect. Oh yeah. Well, you can't really see the true color on camera. Let me try to. There we go. Look at these. Oh my God, the glitter reflect on them is just sickening. I hope that Pure comes out with more colors. I hope that they extend this line because they're absolutely stunning. I know that Stila is kind of stealing the market on it, but I would buy these over that. And I've only seen them in the packs. I don't know if they come individual. But, and I know they are kind of tiny. That's the first thing I thought when I saw them. I was like, wow, those are really, really small. But if you break it down, they're a little bit less than $8 a piece. Like I said, I paid $39. Well, I didn't pay $39. I only paid $10.99. But if you have to pay full price, it's still a good price. Even if I had to pay full price, I would buy them. Unfortunately, when these first came out, I didn't even hear about them until after they were already in TJ Maxx. So, they break down to a little bit less than $8 a color, and you only need the tiniest amount. So it being in a little bit smaller of a container actually doesn't bug me because literally one little dab goes a long way. So, and it's not like you're going to be using them every single day of your life. We are going to go ahead and now jump in to this look while I go ahead and clean my arm off. So in the Pure Creator palette, I'm going to go into the contour and barely set my brush on the top of it because it's so dark. You don't want to swirl your brush in this at all if you are light to medium light fair, skinned, because it is very, very deep. It looks very deceiving and it can get real muddy really fast. So you just got to be very, very, very careful and use the tiniest bits. And I did everything else on my face first except for contour, blush, and highlight, just so that you guys can get full range of this palette
So now I'm just using a clean bronzer brush just to diffuse everything and blend it out, because even on me, it's starting to get a little bit muddy. And so I just want to blend everything out and kind of be very careful with it. And now for my favorite part is the highlighter. Look how pigmented it is. Oh my God, I love this highlighter. It is literally one of my favorite highlighters in the world right now, especially because, first of all, we all know I love a highlighter that glows to the gods, but also because my old hag ass is 33 now. I've got a shitload of texture on my face, and this highlighter does not emphasize any texture or pores, and it's so hard to find that in a freaking highlighter nowadays. They're either so glittery that they make my pores look like swimming pools, or if they don't, there's no oomph to it. You know what I mean? Like, I want a highlighter that is going to shine to the moon. So basically, I'm just rubbing it all over my face because we all know I love to bathe in a good highlighter. Honestly, I truly would like bathe if I could in a highlighter. Anyway, moving on, we are going to use the Lancome Blush Subtil Blush. It is my favorite because it's so subtle. It's in the name, you know, it's amazing. And now for the eyes, I'm going in with this brown color in the Pure Creator palette, and I barely tapped into it, and it's got such great pigmented, and I barely even touched my brush to the color, and I wanted it to not be so deep. I wanted it to be a transition color, which is why I didn't go in, and I just want to build it up lightly. But look how amazing it blends out, you guys. It's amazing. And now for the star of the show, this glittery black color, and I'm just going to pack this all over my lid on the mobile lid down by the lash line, and just pack it on, pack it on. I did leave a little bit on my inner corner open, so that way I can, you know, have my highlight pop in on the inner corner. You can take this all the way in if you want to, though. And now we're just going to blend that black out and bring it up a little bit to the crease, but make sure, especially if you have hooded eyes like I do, don't blend too high, because you will end up looking like a freaking raccoon. And Lord knows the early 2000s when we used to do that is so over. I have pictures of me back in the day where I just packed on black eyeshadow like halfway up my lid and then silver eyeshadow on the rest of it. It was a horrible, oh, dear God. But it wasn't just me. All of us girls did that. And when you're blending this out, you don't have to worry about being perfect with it. That's the great thing about a smoky eye, is it doesn't have to look pretty. It's going to look amazing in the final result, I promise. And now I just wet my brush a little bit and packed on more of that black just towards the lash line again, just to build it up a little bit more. And if you notice with this black, even before I wet it, there is no fallout whatsoever. And I'm somebody who does my foundation first, and it's so rare to have a black eyeshadow not have any fallout, as most of you makeup lovers know. It's like damn near impossible. But this black eyeshadow, especially a shimmery black eyeshadow, has none. Made not a mess at all. And now I'm going with that same transition color that I use, that brown, and I'm sweeping that across my lower lash line, and I'm taking that all the way in to the inner corner from the outer corner. And that's also going to be my transition for this black eyeliner. I'm going to smudge this on my upper lash line and waterline, and then my lower lash line, I'm going to smudge it there. You don't have to worry about being neat, because we're going to take a flat brush, a flat little shader brush, and just smudge it out all the way across. And then I'm going to blend that up into the outer corner as well, because I like my looks to be really cohesive. It makes my eyes look a lot bigger. And now we're taking this light champagne-y color into the inner corner, and that's why I left my inner corner pretty open, because I wanted my inner highlight to just pop, like hardcore. And now I am just going in with this Pure Quick Pro glitter. Oh my God, this black one is so amazing. And I'm just taking a little lip brush and just patting this on to my mobile lid where we were first patting on the black in the first place, where we were building it up. And it looks literally like black liquid metal on my eyes. And one thing I love so much about glitters like this, first of all, they dry down so they don't crease or anything. But second of all, there's no flaking like there is with normal glitters. And now we're just coating our eyelashes with some mascara, and I'm just getting them ready for falsies. But you can stop here if you want. If you have eyelashes, you can literally stop right here, but I have no eyelashes and I'm extra AF, so I'm just going to use the Demi Wispies by Ardell. Wait, no, I take that back. These are the original Wispies, the ones I used to not like, but I had a whole pack of them lying around, and I actually kind of like them now. I tried them with a few looks and they look so freaking pretty. They're not too much, so they don't take away from the look, but they give me a lot of length. And now for my lips, I'm using the L'Oreal Balmain collection, the nudie one, the nudie matte one. Forget what it's called. And I'm just using it to kind of prime my lips. I'd put it on at first and I didn't really like how it looked on its own after I got it on. So I went ahead and went in with the L'Oreal Les Chocolat, liquid matte lipsticks or whatever, the ones that taste like chocolate, and I went over that with it. And it's such a pretty color, but it's such a sticky formula. I'm going to be very honest, I do not care for the formula. They smell really yummy, they look really pretty, but they're very sticky, and I notice they start peeling right away. And now I'm just going to set my face using this Mario Badescu lavender setting spray, and it's only because that's all I had near me. And this is the final look using all my favorite Pure products. You guys, quit sleeping on Pure. They're so amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried these products, please go pick them up. They are stunning. I hope you guys like this look. Like I said, we're getting back to the makeup. No more drama, like Mary J said. So that is all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned. We are getting very close to 1,000, so we're getting very close to a huge giveaway. So help me get my subscribers up, and we will have a fat ass giveaway, y'all. It's all for you guys. So I will see you guys later. Bye.